will
Yeah.
begin on go.
G3's got me trapped. Help. I'm here against my will.
2, 1, go.
Good luck, TJ.
Good luck, TJ.
Good luck to Albie.
Wow, TJ's staying in this call. That's interesting.
Yeah, I figured for once, I think it was time for a racer to commentate their own race. You see, I go for the platform there, and I get cucked a little bit. So it's like, all right, whatever, I guess.
What is this thing? Hang on. That is insane. You two actually just in sync or what?
Hang on, I have a bingo goal to mark off. Where is it? Where is it? Where is wrong title? Title's wrong.
I've been getting the title wrong all day today. This is the first time the whole tournament that I've been getting the title wrong.
Right.
Man.
Right. I was waiting for
the whole tournament. I was on top of these titles, and today I was just way off.
You know, the great thing is, I honestly don't fully remember a lot of the race at this point. My head is just gone right now.
No spoilers.
I will not spoil the race.
TJ goes for
looked at the end times, so I know what the results are.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Theory, you could update it now.
I could.
Anyway, what are you going to?
Albie and I are actually pretty in sync for the most part.
Damn, Albie, how are you typing and running at the same time? What is this?
Listen, you know, we got someone commentating their own race. We got somebody typing while racing. We're just skilled.
Yeah, Albie just playing with her feet right now, and it's just like, bruh. I wonder if someone can actually hover with their feet. God, that'd be weird.
I honestly don't want to find out.
It turns out Ouija's been doing that all the time. Damn. Both runners struggling to find Azuma. TJ finds Azuma. TJ steals Azuma.
Well, you know, I am a thief.
He stole Azuma from this man. This man just wanted to go home to his wife and his 4 children. Long, hard day at work, and you stole his mode of transport.
Yep.
Damn.
Stole that guy's mode of transport as well.
You can steal someone else's.
And see, you say that.
As he proceeds to steal someone else's.
Well, that's where I needed to change zoomers because the one I was on is terrible for trying to get in the mood. It just, like, for whatever reason, it doesn't jump as high normally. It just feels heavier.
Hello, Annie. I am here again. G3 has kidnapped me and taken me against my will, so I'm commentating first. He has kidnapped me and taken me against my will. The TJJGamers. That's a long fall from Albie there. The TJJGamers. The video gamer of TJ. Him.
Yeah. Got some solid roll jumps. Albie's also good. Albie got 3 solid roll jumps. Very nice.
Were you in a call at all for this one or no?
We were, but we weren't talking. Albie had herself deafened, and then I started listening to music at some point. I appreciate the extreme zoom as well.
God. All the TJ rage is about to come out now. God.
See, that's where I actually there wasn't as much rage during this as I thought there would be. There was just the kind of, well, that's a classic.
I'll be successful with the Daxter chase skip though. Maybe you should learn that.
You know, you say that I don't know. For me, it's just like I look at Daxter chase skip and I'm just like, all right, literally, I'm not consistent enough with hovering that I want to go for it.
Okay,
I feel like I'm better off just going for invuln and then doing Dexter anyways.
You can't spoke too soon. I did.
Yeah, who would have thought that the person who doesn't know anything about the race is going to be the one to spoil it?
Hmm?
Well, apparently you're spoiling.
I didn't spoil it. What did I say? What, that you died?
I don't know. Albie's saying that you spoke too soon.
Oh, well, that I'll be going for Daxter chase skip and got Daxter chase skip. And then died on Daxter chase skip. I haven't seen any of this race, by the way. I haven't seen any of this video, any of this race. So I just say that and I was like, yeah, totally. I nailed Daxter chase skip. Damn. I mean, you got the dive. I think that's probably what I was more referring to, you know, because it's stupid.
I also want to point out, I'm commentating based off the Jack speedrun stream right now. So
Same,
I'm delayed.
Yeah, I'm delayed too. I don't have videos. You're not too far behind at the moment, Mr. TJ.
Yeah, honestly. I expected to be a little further behind, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
Albie's just on, like, Explore Palace right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to learn how Headstrong did her way, because I kind of copied Ouija's way and it worked well for me, but it's not amazing, you know? Like, it's good, but, like, it's my own scuffed way of how we... So. Like, I can get it consistently, but, like, not, like, too consistent.
So we got Albie on tombstones. We got me over here where I'm getting my hover in the tombstones.
Only one
map is
side
not loading in.
Doing it blind.
I did not play on PS4. I played on PS2.
Yeah, 2 side flips to where you're facing right now. 2 side flips there will actually take you straight to the room. Well, it'll also load the room and you can see more visually where you're aiming.
Yeah.
But it's harder because there's a chance you can fall.
I always like having my face cam on for tombstones at least, just because it's like you can see me trying to process which pattern it is.
I love the ultra wide TJ face there as well, just staring into my soul whenever you look back, just like
yeah. That's the thing, is I can keep setting things up perfectly on my monitors where I end up looking at like my webcam as I'm like looking at something on my monitor, just so it's just like, I don't know, it's just funnier to me.
reminds me of the Mike Sully meme for some reason. Don't know why.
I'm trying to think of like when I do it, but there is at some point, because I didn't start the race listening to music, but there was a point where it was like I opened up Spotify and just started playing music.
Start jamming real quick. Just like fog.
I also say I started playing music like I didn't just put on the same song and listen to it on repeat. Punch the bomb off to the side there. That sucked.
Yep, I'll be at the end phase of the Baron fight. Also completely missed that bomb?
Yeah, I
TJ?
completely whiffed that.
If only we had like NVIDIA broadcast on G3 or something. We just what's it called? You can have it follow your face whenever you.
That should be pretty funny, yeah.
As a tracker, so he's just moving and he's like, woo, woo. Just going all over the show.
Here, you see, I do the exact same thing as I did the last phase. Having a harder time with bombs this time. But I make it to the last phase, just barely.
At least you got there, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to start listening to music instead of watching Netflix during races. I have to have background noise or like either talking to someone or like hell even Netflix.
Yeah,
like, I have to have background noise racing.
Yeah, I prefer just to have background, anything on in the background in general, honestly. It's like if I'm just like I don't know, I hate just being alone with my own thoughts during it, just because it's like, you know, like there's at least been 2 races where I pretty much went like that, and you know, if anybody was like watching my actual stream, like you could see me just getting more and more pissed as I was playing.
A guy named George is texting me in Discord and said he's from the Jacks. It's not me.
Yo.
Interesting.
Let's see, my confusion there was I remained on the jet port for a second after I got to the top of the elevator, like how normally you would just like continue going up, you wouldn't just like go into the spot there. I just went into the spot for a second and I was like, huh?
Interesting.
What?
The Jack speedrun team, eh? Is there anyone we know on the Jack speedrun team who's called George?
I have no clue.
Because I mean that's my name, but I'm not a mod.
Yo. We got the recon name reveal.
Oh, everyone knows that.
No, I didn't know that.
What does the message say, Annie?
Yeah, I'm mostly a left flipper.
I'm an alternating flipper.
That's where there was a lot of times during this run where I actually tried to alternate flipping. I was like, you know what, let's just try this. Albie gets a nice clean rescue friends, it looks like. I didn't see anything prior to this, so I don't know.
She did die twice, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, Albie, that is my name. Not Albie, Annie, that is my name. That is my name, bruh. If I can give him information about my speedrun.com login information, yeah, don't do that. don't do that. Anyone asking for a password is not... No.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Stay the hell away.
Like, if it was information about the run itself, then maybe, but... That's probably a scammer, yeah. Who wants to steal someone's speedrun.com login information?
Yeah, like, what are you gonna do with that?
Gonna post my world record on this real quick. Like, bro.
Now see, that sucked for me right there. I couldn't get quite high enough.
Yeah, that sounds like someone sus right there, Annie. I'd block them immediately and move if I were you.
Okay, let's do this. Bruce said you'll protect us.
AlbieSR with sewers.
TJJGamers on the hover red.
Just shut the whiny traps and keep moving. We go down.
He do be successful.
There you are. Why don't you make yourself useful?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Yeah, but you know, anyone asking for any login information if you don't know them, hell, even if you know them, don't give anyone your.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah.
That's where it takes a lot for like me to trust someone enough with like a password or something. I can't even think of any passwords I've trusted with anyone.
I mean, I trusted my friend with my password at one point, and they got into my YouTube account and posted like interesting videos. So, yeah, never again. 12-year-old me learned a lesson that day.
Me finally taking the overpass, where anytime that I dropped down below the overpass and was just doing the hover from down below, like that was intentional. I just like I never bothered to take the overpass. Never really gave much thought to it.
Ooh, Albie. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What did they say? They were from the Jack Speed.
Yeah, that's so weird.
This is where you're turning your Spotify on, right?
Honestly, I would go. What the hell is going on with the bike? I would go into maybe lobby of the Jack server and like post the account.
Yeah, I'd say maybe bring it to a mod, because if they're saying they're from the Jack Speedruns team, then
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I would contact a mod about that.
Maybe ask who? Maybe Rosa, maybe Qatar, perhaps. I don't know. Who would know most about that? What do you say?
I don't know. I feel like yeah, you can probably go to like Rosa or Qatar. Like really any one of like the mods you could go to about that. I feel like.
Yeah, I'd say if you can save the messages, screenshot the messages, send them to a Jack Speedruns mod on the Discord, and then let them verify or see what it is, because maybe it's legitimate, maybe it's not, but either way, just be careful, you know, because I'm sure I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
Especially not in the Jack speedruns, you know.
Let me see. I'm actually not too far behind AlbieSR.
No, you are not.
But she does have a decent lead on me.
Okay, let's get out of here before more come back.
Are you in the Jack Speedruns Discord, Annie? You are, aren't you? Yes, you are. I think I've seen you type in there.
I'm sure not going back that way.
Yeah, bring it to a mod, or just post a screenshot in the one of the channels and tag a mod. Just let a mod see it.
Let's see right there. I had a laser phase through that thing and hit me.
Yeah, that was some BS there, actually. What the hell?
Also see me collecting some skull gems. What will I do with
Oh, again.
That's for you to find out. And I am Daxter from Jack and Daxter. Jack is correct. We need your social security number.
Yeah, just try and stay safe, Annie, because, you know, online cringe. People do be cringe online.
Yeah. You want to talk about people being cringe? I should go talk to my 13-year-old self.
Same though. Yeah, I want to forget everything about what I did on the internet when I was younger. God, terrible. Anyway, we're being swiftly on. Annie vibing, not Annie. Albie vibing on Bombots right now.
Yeah, we got me finishing up sewers.
Who knows? Maybe Annie's on Bombots. Annie, are you on Bombots right now?
No, we very much could be. I think is the worst part about having COVID right now?
Go on.
For the past, like, 2-3 days, I've been going back and forth between being too hot and being too cold. Now I'm both. I'm both too hot and too cold.
Dang.
And it honestly feels a lot worse.
Like you struggle with names that start with A and end in I. I do, I swear, honestly.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, there's only a 2-letter difference.
There is actually, yeah. Fine, I just read the little name there. The little name on the stream, and it's all fine.
Yeah, Albie's on her way to class 2. I struggled with the hover for bomb bots, so had to
That do be unfortunate.
do it the slow way, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
God, I hated that meme.
Oh, I fucking love that meme. I liked the energy behind it. That's how I'm trying to go through things now. It's like, yeah, I might be upset with something in the moment or whatnot, but at the end, it is what it is.
What it is, yeah.
Exactly.
God. Oh, we had a way better PB than me. Well, you know, Annie, just, that's gonna get so annoying, by the way. I'm going to mess up them names at some point, but, you know, Annie, just gotta keep grinding. Gotta keep the practice.
At least their names are different colors.
Yeah, that would be painful if it was, like, the same color. Like, wait, which I have to actually... God.
That's not an invite to change your colors.
Yeah, please don't. Are we messing up one of the lap skips here? Damn. Unfortunate gaming going on there.
That is unfortunate.
I realized, actually, have we had every race today? We have, right?
What do you mean?
No, we had Flare Split yesterday and Rubik's Dudek yesterday, sorry.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Me and Albie were originally gonna go yesterday.
But, you
And
know,
then it was like, yeah, it's good. We don't have any hosts, so it's gonna have to be offline. So y'all can either do it offline today or offline tomorrow. Or it was like offline today or have it like hosted tomorrow. And it's like, okay, well,
yeah.
I'd rather have it hosted, I guess.
Annie, why have you done this to me?
Oh, ow, that
is very sad.
I've saved up a couple of things. Will I go? I skip.
You do.
I do, and then I get hit, and I was like, all right, fuck this.
Onwards we go.
Honestly, in hindsight, it probably would have been faster if I just set myself back up and just gone for it.
Probably, yeah. But, you know, there's also a chance you fail it, though, so...
Yeah.
What on earth is that emote? Is that a panda? I mean, I
like
guess
that.
it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool emote.
It appears to be a panda shaking its ass.
It does appear to be that, doesn't it? That is what it appears to be. Albie, I was about to say Annie. Albie with the slow, it's a panda ass, right?
Alright.
Oh. TJ.
There we go. I am on fire in last place in the 3rd lap.
Shaking the head of disapproval right there. Just...
Yeah. I knew what I had to do there. There wasn't a point in trying to finish out that one. I just had to restart.
Doo 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 be doo be doo. Yeah, I didn't know I needed to see that today, but there you go, panda ass, I guess.
You know, honestly, when you first said panda ass, I thought you said pander, like Pander Sarah, and I was like, huh?
What?
I
Who?
was like, I'm sorry. Oh, do you not know Pander?
No, I
She
don't.
does
Sorry.
Spyro mostly, I believe.
Ah.
She's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, you know. Anyway.
But it was just like I'm sorry. Why is Pander's ass here? I don't think that needs.
I'm not gonna judge, but you know, JP, that not JP, TJ, JP as well. That setup, damn.
Yeah, honestly, things are just getting more and more confusing in this community with names.
It is, it definitely is. Can you all stop having similar names? Goddamn.
Yeah, that one I was just kind of like, all right, you know what? I was set up, but I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, I don't like the jump strap. I know Blood does it a lot, but it's like, you know, it's
That's
strange.
right. I actually grew to like the jump strat during this race, just because like if you're just trying to drive up the wall a little bit, sometimes it just takes too long. So this is kind of
I'd rather
alright.
take that. I would rather take that though, me personally, but that's just me.
I found the jump to be nice, where if you're going slow enough, you just kind of end up
Right.
bouncing off of it.
I have low-key slightly adopted Ouija's way of doing this. What are these emotes?
Of the lap skip.
Yeah, it's just where he slows down and then like he's already like facing up set up in the air.
We got Albie over Peacemaker.
The TJGamer, right here.
I have finished class 2, on my way to Peacemaker.
I love some of the facial reactions here though. It's like,
now I'm not gonna lie, there was a good moment during this where I had to think about where I was going next. Where I was like, am I going to that town right now? And I was like, no, I'm going to Peacemaker.
I'm assuming it's that right there.
It was more like as I was leaving class 2, but like anytime I'm leaving the stadium, I'm always just kind of like, all right, now where am I going again? There's too many times where you leave stadium.
I love the way it's still wide for. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a bit caught in a bit of a traffic jam there.
That song is stuck in my head. Oh my god. But why do?
You know, I never realized how much I don't actually move that much. Like,
Are you perfectly still, I swear.
yeah, it's like I kind of like bounce back and forth in my chair a little bit, but like for the most part, I'm like pretty still.
Albie has just destroyed Errol right there.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like a nice clean angle for Peacemaker hover.
Hell yeah. God, I have random songs stuck in my head right now. I don't know why. Just like the most random of songs, like goddamn Senorita by Shawn Mendes. Like, it's just there for some reason. I love it when you call me Senorita.
I love it when you call me Senorita.
Peter.
Peter. Let me see, I go for the arrow race hover, get completely screwed there just because of my own ability to do it.
Yeah, I think you need to kind of hover over the door to have the thing load, I guess. So
Yeah.
you kind of hovered a little too far to the side.
This one looked a lot better.
Did
However,
nope.
However, I paused the game just too late.
That was close.
Yeah, it was it sucked,
were-
and I was
yeah.
like, all right, you know what?
You are going quite high for it as well. So.
Yeah. I was like, there's a lot of collision up there. And I'm just trying to make sure I get over it.
Could you just turn on the... Turn around, press something, and then...
You know, I think that might have been when I turned on music on Spotify. I think that might have been the moment.
You're just vibing at this point.
Yeah.
I expect to see some
was-
cat gems from you in a minute, you know?
That's right. It's just like I don't think I really like. I just kind of like. I don't know. It's just like it was nice to have on in the background for a little while, but it was just kind of like. I don't know. It's more just like background noise to me. But there is gonna be some points later on where you can kind of see me like singing along with it. Oh. Albie just dropped the hub. That sucks to see. And he thinks I will lose. That is fair enough. That I got like a bunch of momentum and I just got stuck. Like I couldn't turn. And I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do?
Annie, I believe you need... Ow.
You know, Annie, there's still at least another 45-ish minutes of the race. So, you know,
No
we'll just
one-
have to wait and see.
No one's gonna get this reference, but if NA can make it to Worlds, then TJ can win.
I'll be on her way to Onan. I had to really think about that for a second, honestly.
Is that a Hearthstone reference? Yeah, and it is bad in just every game, so it just does work, I guess. Yeah, I was more referring to what's it called? I was more referring to League when who was it? Cloud9 last year with my boy Perks, my boy Perkovic. We made quarterfinals, but sadly we got domed. So, you know, they did make it to semifinals in 2018 to Fnatic, which is Pog, but you know, I'm a Cloud9 fanboy. Leave me alone. Not as much anymore because sadly my boy Perkovic, he went from G2 to Cloud9. Now he's back in Europe. No longer part of the C9 roster. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but sure, enjoy it. See, Rubik's, I completely agree, but I'm addicted, so I can't do anything about that, you know.
You know, I appreciate how often I can get a 3-frame jump in the murky water at Dead Town. But, you know, I just cannot hover to save my goddamn life.
Me neither, don't worry.
So, Albie's on her way to protect Samos.
It's okay, just do hoverless and then you're fine.
True. Speaking of League, did you see somebody came up with a script for Discord where
Oh yes, I've seen that.
yeah, it just bans
If
somebody.
you play League for 30 minutes, it just bans you from the server completely.
Yeah.
Someone in my personal Discord, well, not my personal Discord server, friend's server that I'm an admin in for some reason. They wanted to add that to the server because like literally everyone in that. So it would ban every single one of them.
That's funny. I like that.
That it is funny, but you know, like no. He's just like, you know what? Let's add the bot that will ban everyone. Just cure the cure the pandemic here, you know, whatever. I swear, honestly, it would be him. It'd be only him left if that were. Only that one dude. He's like the one dude out of like 20, 30 people who play League in that. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but like, you know.
That honestly, I was genuinely shocked that I had actually gotten the death work there.
Fair enough. You do be vibing though.
Yeah, I'm just there. I'm just having a good time.
I'm gonna stop now. Yeah. So TJ on the way to Samos. It's not Samos, it's Onin.
Yeah.
Successfully pressed the Onin button.
Successfully
is-
talked to her.
Yep, on the way to her.
Now that was disappointing. I hate how high the collision goes up for those.
Yep, I do too, honestly. But you know, video games, so.
Yeah. Albie's having a pretty decent Protect Samos so far. Samos isn't dead. She isn't dead.
I'd say that's pretty successful, yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's about all you can ask for.
Did you know anything about like what Albie was doing during this?
Oh no,
or-
I had zero clue. Zero
So
clue where Albie was, zero, and then
Yeah.
she had zero clue where I was.
So in theory, like you could have thought you were ahead.
See, I could have thought I was ahead, but I refused to believe that I could have been ahead.
I refused that I could have been ahead of Headstrong, but she soft locked, so I ahead by like 30 seconds. It's hell yeah. I was like, haha, I'm winning, and then nope, she gets a 57-57, and then I'm there with my.
Yeah.
Headstrong is just. It's illegal how good she is at that game, but you know. Or it should be anyway. Boom, boom. Goddamn. The pee pee poo poo man.
Yes.
Das, right?
Yeah.
God.
So we got Albie
I'm about to
on her
say
way to destroy eggs.
Indeed. I'm about to see some cursed words here, by the way. I am indeed. Maybe I should become a Ratchet and Clank speedrunner instead.
I wouldn't call it cursed words.
On this
Maybe
channel.
maybe instead.
Yeah. You know, on this channel, that's result for that's a death penalty on Jack speedruns right there. It's just like G3 with the shot he was. What did you say? God. That's not an invitation, G3. I'm heading out to continue the race while sleeping. Good night. Well, that's a flex.
Alright. Good night, Albie. Good
You
luck
see, Albie
with
is-
street racing.
Albie is literally beating you in her sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, Albie was just flexing on me after a point, let's be honest here.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, you know, still anybody's race at this rate. Who knows?
Yeah.
TJJGamers could come back and win.
I seem to be having a pretty decent Protect Samos. I also stand by yellow gun supremacy.
Damn. No blue gun enjoyers in the chat here.
I
Blue gun enjoyers?
I tried using the blue gun during this once, and I used so much ammo to the point where it's like, okay, I'm just picking up blue ammo at this point.
Yeah, I use it very conservatively. I only use it for like the flying guys, and if they get too close to Seamus, so you know.
Yeah. Heading out of Haven Forest, Albie is on Destroy Tower. Will I
That she
catch
is.
up? Who knows?
If Albie gets the drive of shame and decides to restart at the jetport section, then yeah, I'd say so.
Will I catch up? Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
God.
You know, I would actually like to see somebody use emulator with debug to like show the checkpoints leaving Haven Forest, so I know like exactly when I can restart warp to get to the portal. Because I feel like I try to do it about as early as I feel like I can, and I always get it. But it's like I'm always curious to see if I could do it earlier.
Yeah, I tend to go just like right as I'm passing through like the big middle thing.
Yeah, it's like pretty much the second I get through like the halfway point of like that like archway, I guess. That's when I'll do it.
Why do I really want a pizza right now?
This pizza's good.
I mean, yeah, pizza is great, but at 11 at night, I don't know.
That's right. I figured out you're in a made-up time zone.
I am indeed. Right, this right, my country's made up, like, bro.
Our Albie is destroying computers.
That do be what she is doing.
Also getting completely bombarded by the metal there. Oh. I did attempt to go for the Peacemaker hover for this, just to cut out a little bit of section of like the driving and whatnot, but I completely missed it, so driving anyways.
Dang. So what happened to your webcam? Did you crop it a little bit?
I think I might have leaned back a bit more at that point.
I was gonna say, like, just... TJ on a vibe right now.
I'm just chilling, man.
I'll be doing some, what I like to call pro gamer moves.
Those do appear to be some pro gamers. I'm going for the turnaround hover. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, you are making me stressed. Okay.
Going for it again. You know, I've actually noticed it's a lot easier to hit the cutscene going for that hover rather than just like turning around and hovering straight up.
Yeah. I like the wraparound hover.
Yeah.
Nice. It gives you a nice angle.
Yeah. I also like that you're like kind of like slanted or like diagonal when you're hovering upwards.
Mm-hmm.
Like you maintain the angle that you were at when you were up on this slope. Whoa. That lurker went flying.
That it did. OMG.
I was not aware that Albie was giving lessons at lurker face.
Okay. TJ.
Just on the
Pardon me.
Destroy Tower. You know,
He is indeed.
doing my thing.
You got the commentary for about 2 minutes here, right?
Yeah, I could get caught there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs real quick, grab myself a drink.
All right.
I
Let's
had
see
this
that.
actually, I had this problem
Yeah.
the other day. I don't know if I think it was it in my right? But I had that problem. It's actually just like teabagging for no reason.
Yeah, I think that's where it's like you can see my list moving for a second there. Where it's like I think I was commenting on that. Where I was just like, "The hell was that? I've never done that before."
Okay, be right back a second.
All right.
Your boy's thirsty.
Right. all
In
good.
more ways than one. Anyway, be right back.
Oh. You got me, on my way to the top of the tower. Albie's doing good with lurkers so far. Other than sending that first one to, the moon for a second. Otherwise, it's going good. Getting some good punches out. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta get some punches. That right there, I got stuck on the computer. Very confused by it. I was happy that I was then rewarded with a 3 computer. Albie's finishing up lurker. Got the good zoomer route, I would argue. I think that's like the route that you want that last lurker to take. Honestly. In my humble opinion. Just because you have less risk there. You see, me going for this, having, the worst, timing that you could think of with that. You might be asking yourself, TJ, why are you going for such risky stuff in Destroy Tower? You could die, bro. I almost died a couple of times. But you know what? We're gaming. I'll be starting class 1. And got me finishing up Destroy Tower. Very solid segment. Now see, Scum, the funny thing about that, I have joined the low-res family. So far, Albie seems to be having a solid class 1, however it is in the first lap. Can't really say too much. Nails that lap skip. Now, I have always said it, and I will say it again. Class 1 lap skips are pretty free. They're not like, it's not like it's the easiest thing in the world, but it is really not that hard to learn. You can have the slowest approach with that and get it. Now, I will say the new Class 2 lap skips also pretty easy. They're a little bit less free. You can only have so much. See, there, it's actually taking some words of wisdom that were from Pickle passed to me through Split, where I now am aware of what point you can just let the lurker be and it go to the manhole. Would you guys call that a manhole? I guess. Albie in class, lap 5. Got a boost stolen from her. But she still gets the last boost that she needs for her last lap skip. I know, the 157. Pretty solid class 1. there. I was just a little too close to that zoomer. I saw the green dot for the lurker, and it looked like it was out of bounds. I was like, oh, that's no bueno.
That ain't no bueno.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I had a lurker go flying where it looked like it went out of bounds, and I was like, oh, but it ended up being fine.
Dang.
We got Albie on her way to Palace.
Very pog. This may be the most British sounding thing you've ever heard, by the way, but I have crumpets downstairs. I really want some.
I think the only way it would get more British is if you had tea to go with them.
I mean, realistically, the kettle's right next to it.
Yeah, realistically, you could easily just make some tea.
But do I want to? I mean, I
just
do.
got completely bullied.
Yeah. This also may sound not very British, but how the heck do you make crumpets? Like,
I do not know.
Drink a water bottle in Pip.
Water bottle.
Bottle of water.
Bottle.
Bottle of water.
Now there, I was just a little too far left clipping through there, so I ended up hitting a wall.
TJ, you look like you need a bottle of water.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Bottle of water, bro. God. Oh, I think I'll play Apex after this.
Got Albie finishing up Explore Palace. I got me starting Class 1. Let's see, what I never see anyone doing that I kind of wish I saw people do more. You can do the Peacemaker hover after Explore Palace going to, what's it called? Weapons Factory.
Yeah, I do it.
That's where it's like, I normally like to go for it, I just miss it fairly often.
Yep, I do it, but not the Peacemaker hover itself, but like there's you know the wall that's like straight ahead, right?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. I hover through that. Like I hover really high. I go through that. Just lets me. It shoots me in a straight line for the carrier.
All right. That's for me. It's just like I usually do pretty much like the same exact hover for Peacemaker, except I just carry it on just a bit longer. I usually drop it like as I get in the port just to be safe. Like I don't want to just continue to hover and keep going. Well, that one, I believe I landed a little bad on the zoomer there, where the zoomer did take some damage there. But, you know, it's still going.
You're still vibing for now.
Yeah.
Emphasis on for now.
Albie is towards the end of Weapons Factory, on her way to crew.
Yeah, I'm doing some things right there.
Yeah. Got me finishing up Class 1. Which that's where I believe Albie had a 157 Class 1. I think I just had a 207 Class 1.
It's what, 10-second difference? Not too bad.
Yeah. That's not too bad.
I mean, it's not, you know, a 130 or a 140.
Yeah. I mean, that's right. It just tells me looking at it that I could do better.
Yeah. Class 1, I don't go for Class 1 skips anymore. Like, I find them so inconsistent sometimes.
Actually, those are the ones that I am extremely consistent with. Went for my normal hover there to just like skip this like whole little turn, but failed it. Then went for a hover immediately into a guard zoomer.
Like a pretty I shouldn't have said anything. It's
Yeah,
looking pretty successful so far. Slammed
got-
directly into a wall.
Yeah, got in a zoomer, immediately set it on fire.
Hard.
We got Albie fighting through. On second phase already. Oh, low on Peacemaker ammo. He should be able to get the phase
Gets
3
the
stick.
5 stack. Yep, and shoot him. Bonk. Nice. Nice.
Got me entering Palace. That's right. At this point, I feel like this is when I started to catch back up. Like,
Yeah, I
despite
mean,
not knowing what was happening with Albie, like I could feel myself catching up.
Where did you think Albie was at this point?
I don't know. That's where I think I assumed Albie was about where she was, maybe just a little bit further along. Like I figured
Right.
maybe she was in Underport by now.
Yeah, on the boat time. You know, if it were me and I hated myself, which I do, I would say, you know what, she's world recorded. Why? Like, she's done by now. So.
I believe I tried to go for the hover and couldn't get it, so I was like, alright, continuing on. All these metalhead mash. You know, about as standard as it gets. Ooh, I kind of like the pattern that she did for that. Where each of the slots has just like the standard metalhead pop up. I feel like I always see like everyone do different patterns for it, where like, you know, I'll go through the symbols first, and then I'll go through the D-pad, and I'll just like go through them.
Yeah,
in
I
that
do that.
rotation.
I do that D-pad rotation and then symbol rotation.
It was kind of interesting to see like the different ways that people choose to do different things. Alright, now this weapons lab, I felt confused like the entire time I was here. I was like, alright, so I'm in that room, I gotta hover a little bit further, right? So I hovered a little bit further, I dropped, falling down, I'm like, alright, nothing's loading. So I'm like pausing game a couple of times, I'm like, alright, what's happening? Where am I? Look at the map. Oh, I'm in the room. Okay. So
Yeah,
where's the
just
room?
Let yourself fall.
And then I land in the
There you
room, and the room loads in. The room
this-
had
this-
collision before it existed.
Yeah. This room takes a second to load in, like no matter what. So.
Yeah, I was very confused for a second. I was like, huh? What's going on?
And it also it still exists. It has collision. It just takes a second to load in. So.
Yeah.
Pretty good hover right there.
Ooh, Albie's getting bullied at the beginning of Underport there. It's most unfortunate.
Yeah, can happen. You know, city's under attack. What can you do?
Yeah.
It's an interesting method of killing these guys. Never seen that one before.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna go for breaking the ammo crates with the jet board so that I can have them in like the jet board state, so I could just shoot them and the ammo come to me. And you know, it just didn't work out how I wanted it to.
I'll be taking a death there just to get full health back. And just again, just to get full health back, I guess. You know, just to be sure.
Did you hear something?
Just gotta double check.
Faster!
That's where this phase, I was like, all right, you know what? Let me collect a bit more ammo. I was like, all right, screw it. Let's have some extra ammo.
I think that's the last we'll see of him.
These guys are having fun with you here.
That's where I always like, what's it called? Like using my, you know, the half a frame iframe,
Did you hear something?
The melee there.
to take out another one.
Go, go!
I've done that sometimes if I accidentally take damage. I tend not to take damage though, because, you know, I'm awesome.
Now, that right there was just annoying for me.
I think that's the last we'll see of him. You gotta figure out the blocks, man.
The nerves on TJ's face right there.
Yeah, I was hard focused at that point. I was like, all right, come on.
So we can go home. You figure this
And you
out.
think,
I'll
you
cover
thought Albie had finished at this point, maybe?
No time to celebrate.
No, I knew Albie hadn't finished yet just because, like, or one, that would be a hell of a PB.
That would be a pretty big PB to be fair. Hell, that'd be better than my current PB, and yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, you know, I have full confidence in Albie to get sub 1 at some point, but, you know.
But no offense, not this race.
Yes. Like, wait, like, in this race, I was kind of like, you know, I'm not expecting that.
I mean, who knows? Maybe Albie could get a. Albie can definitely sub 1. Honestly, she has so much potential. For someone
Yeah,
who
she
hasn't been
easily
running,
could.
someone who hasn't been running Jack that long, she's been running about 2 months, something like that, I think. Because she was originally a Daxter runner, right?
Yeah. That's right. I don't know how much the like main console games she played prior. That's where she might have had a little bit more experience under her belt. That's where she's definitely proving to be a great Jack 2 runner.
Definitely. Up there with the likes of, you know, me. Yeah. Anyway. See if she does shaft skip.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you know,
want to flex on you that hard.
up there with the likes of you, and then currently racing the likes of me.
Yep. Still relatively close. You're only an underpool level behind, basically.
Yeah. We got Albie on her way to Riff Rider. I'm just trying to remain focused.
So I wonder who will be facing in the next.
No, actually, yeah, I am curious. Now there, I was like, you know what? I want to play it really safe. I don't want to deal with hard locking.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think next round is just normal, and then round 8 will be like you could get someone you've faced before.
Yeah.
So
I really to rate. That was such a there. My jump in the underport was very scuffed. You can actually see the shock on my face that I got in.
Okay, I see.
Now, there, I thought my angle was fine up until I saw the room loaded, and I was like, oh, well, I will just go into the next part of underport and just go back. You can see my annoyance with myself.
Yeah, you didn't get a checkpoint right there, sadly.
Yeah. Had I had not moved when I landed, I would have been fine.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Yeah, I could have just gone back and everything like normal, but, you know. I was like, alright, let's do this. Now this one, you know, much better angle. I'm still kind of like what went wrong with my angle in the last one, just because like it looked like the exact same angle to me, but you know, clearly it wasn't.
Okay, I'm just having fun with you here.
Yeah. Here I am back to my focus.
Underport's been a bit difficult for a lot of runners recently.
Now the camera right there, that confused the hell out of me, because I've never seen the camera do that with that part of underport. And so it's just like, it just completely screwed up like the normal movement I do there.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like, alright.
slightly scuffed, but you know,
Then
careful in the boxes.
I finally decided to try out this method of doing the boxes, which I'm still on the fence about it.
I mean, if you can do it quick, I can see why it's like.
Yeah. Now there I have my axe eaten, and I was like, alright, awesome. You can see my...
You're getting a little bit more than alright also. Right there, but you know.
Yeah, there was a bit more than just, alright, awesome, cool. You know, there's definitely a bit of upsetness there. I was like, alright, awesome, almost threw it away again. But see, the camera didn't do the thing there that time. So I'm still...
Yeah, I think it's because you were a little too fast and the camera got... Because I know that can happen.
Yeah, that's my thought on it.
Yeah, the game likes to punish you if you go too quick, so...
Yeah.
When was this? Was this during one of the races?
Yeah, it was... I'm trying to think of what time. We started this race... it was around 1 o'clock Eastern? Maybe?
Around the time
no, it's 2 o'clock Eastern.
Okay, so my race would have just finished by then, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What a equally scuffed race it was. Oh my god.
Yeah, this was a very, like, oh god, please.
You got away with it, so that's something.
And nearly almost roll jumped off right at the end.
As one does, you know?
Yeah. Right. On my way to Rift Riders.
Hell yeah. Even before TJ pulls out a chef skip.
Pausers.
That'd be quite funny, actually. I would laugh. I'd congratulate you, but I'd laugh.
Well, you know, you just gotta watch and see. Now, Albie seems to opt to skipping the death warp there. Although I did not know that there was a restart warp that you could do right there.
There is, yeah. No, he's not actually going for it. Oh, he is. Okay.
I am, in fact, going for shaft skip.
Interesting. Okay, gets the first part.
I was like, alright, let's go for this.
Okay.
I was like, alright, gotta slow down.
Under the door. Wait for it to load. That's successfully loaded.
Yeah. And then you could see my confusion.
Yeah, Death Plane is quite high up there.
Yeah, I think I waited for it to load just a little too long. Maybe? I'm not sure, honestly.
I think you should have went up with the zoomer.
Yeah, probably.
You should have went up with the zoomer like right when you saw the not right when you saw.
Yeah, I think I was just more concerned that I was gonna end up going into the room.
Yeah, that's yeah, that's
we got Albie. Yeah, so we got Albie on core. You know, it looks pretty solid for Albie, but you know, it could be anyone's race.
Yeah, anyone's race.
yeah, definitely.
Unless you beat 4 within the next like 30 seconds without being there, then you know.
Pausers. Yeah, I actually found endgame skip where you just go right to core from underport.
And what he starts on he starts on his third phase, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That right there is a GG's to Albie.
GG's. That looked like a 109.21, I believe.
It's pretty good.
Now, I'm not sure at which point it is. I think I get through Defense Stadium, but there is a point where, because we were just in a call together, but like we just like Albie had herself deafened, and I was just listening to music. I look over at Discord and I see that she started streaming to Discord this like show that like she was at, and I was like, oh, GG's.
You're not just like on deafen and go, okay, I'm done. That's like not too bad, you know. Like it kind of shows you a pace. You're on like that's probably what I do with like headstrong as well. Actually, no, I'd talk the headstrong if we were racing.
Now this entire Defense Stadium, like I was just very like nervous during it, and on top of that, it was just like I was just like taking damage all over the place. I was like, man, I'm just getting bullied right now. I'm just trying to finish this run.
Yeah, that's right at the end when can't. Sad.
That's where you have no idea how much I was praying there. I think that's me looking over and realizing that Albie had started streaming the Discord. GG's.
Yeah. They opted to finish it though, so respectable.
Yeah. Well, you know, you gotta finish out a run, especially one still valid.
One this scuffed though, you know.
I mean, it works.
Yeah, it works. You have 7 minutes to beat Core.
Yes. I think it's I think it's kind of funny watching this too, because you know you can like see me clearly talking to Albie, but like neither one of us are audible. Like we did not have desktop audio recording at all.
You had a little smile there at the end as well.
Yeah, which that's where it's like I felt a lot better just like talking, especially at that point. I was just like I would much rather be talking to someone at the point in a run.
You just have fun with it, you know?
Yeah.
That's all it is, really.
That's why I prefer being in the same call for races, just because it's like, you know, it just makes it that much more fun. You're both just like, you know what, we're about there. My hover dropped, and I was like, all right, cool.
Onwards.
It's like, all right, well, we can go for backup. Get to about there. Hover dropped again, and I was like, all right, fine, fuck this.
Jack 2 being Jack 2, right?
Yeah. Just Jack 2.
Okay, so unfortunate news has just come up. Majora, something has come up in Majora, and unfortunately they are unable to today. So same time tomorrow they will be racing instead. So
I did see that.
this is the last race of the day.
Yeah.
Hope Mr. G3 over there knows.
Got myself on my way to core. I was actually surprised when I got off the jetport there and I landed right on the edge of the platform there. I was just kind of like, oh, well, damn, I didn't have her quite far enough. I was like, all right, whatever. Now this is where the real gaming is.
Hell yeah, video gaming.
We got Mars Gun cutscene skip.
Oh, very nice.
And I was like, oh, I didn't think I would do that.
didn't think I'd get this far.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Now
Smooth
that's
with it as
where
well.
I also did not want to say anything until we'd gotten to this point. By this point, I was 2.5 minutes ahead of my PB.
Dies 5 times in core. I see. Okay.
Yeah. Now there, for whatever reason, I just could not stack the Peacemaker right. I was like, man, what the hell?
Yeah, you got him. That slightly damaged him in that phase. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah.
Though. I don't think it does. Sag.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Sagittarius, right there.
I am actually a Cancer, mind you.
Damn, I'm a Leo.
But overall, just fighting core, pretty standard stuff.
As one does. You know?
Yeah. As a Jack 2 runner does. At this point, I can't remember. I was like, all right, fuck this, Peacemaker.
And 115.50. That is what we call a PB.
That is, in fact, a PB.
That is a big PB. GG's.
Thank you. That's where I got that PB earlier, and I was like, man, I can't tell anyone about this.
Yeah, now you had to wait for this, you know, had to wait for us to watch it here live at Jack Speedruns. Well, twitch.tv/Jack Speedruns, but Mr. G3.
But overall,
I'm not here.
I was happy. It appears G3 is apparently not here,
Nope.
according to himself.
Long TJ there. That should be an that should be an emote.
That's where it's long TJ that's like also low res.
Low res long TJ. God.
I just, I appreciate though all the low res emotes we have where our family is growing.
Now I should make one. Yeah, but GG's to Albie. Yep, sadly, the last race of the night has been postponed tomorrow, so that is unfortunate. But
that will be it for tonight.
Who do be live?